right now we are going to start to create the hardwood floor that's going to be underneath the television.
Like the living room.
Tracy Reardon joining us once again from the village. She's the village cake lady. Okay, so there's so much going on, but mine is kind of going to be put together in little pieces by the end.
Yes.
So the television's coming along quite well. And this right here is the base. So I want to be able to show people what you've done here. So you covered the board with
fondant and used an impression mat that is wood grain, and I've taken it and smoothed it on there, and it leaves a wood grain impression.
That's amazing.
Okay.
So now what do we do?
Now this is food color and alcohol.
I was wondering what the vodka was doing on the table.
No, I don't come here to drink.
I know. All right, so I'm dipping in, brush in.
Okay, we have 2 different yellows and 2 different browns here, and the alcohol goes into and mixing in colors, and then you just take it and do this. Now this is one color, and if you don't like what the color of the floor is, you add a little brown and just keep going.
Okay, so in here.
Into the alcohol.
Into the alcohol. Mixing around.
Mixing around and back and forth.
And I will create the hardwood floor look.
And find the colors that you like the best and go with it. This is not an exact science. It really is all about the color floor you like to have. That's all.
All right, so I would never have thought to create, a hardwood floor look with cake or fondant, as you would mention it. How much of this has just been a learning process of, try it out, see if it works? A lot of things just end up on the floor.
A lot of this. I am a self-taught artist. I've taken many courses with different people for specialized type things, but this here is trial and error. And when it comes to hardwood flooring, this is the easy stuff.
This is the stuff most people don't think about, though.
No.
Now, you have some great ladies working with you behind the scenes. Is it nice to have,
I do.
A little bit of company as you're doing this? A lot of people can do this in their home, and for them, it's relaxing. They love just being in the kitchen and baking. Like Melissa Lamb, my coworker.
Yes, and it's nothing.
She loves being in the kitchen. But for you, when you're doing projects like this, is it nice to have a lot of people in there working on smaller aspects?
I love to have people around all the time. I love to have kids around. I love to teach children how to do this. Kids get into this like they're only thinking about the end result, though. They just want to eat the cake.
They just want it at the end. How have you managed to do all of this while I have just managed to get here? Are you doing a lot more? A lot more liquid in there. I'm just not being generous enough with my alcohol.
Not generous enough with the liquid. Get the alcohol going.
Okay.
You can even pick it up, pour some on there.
Pour it in there, Lianne. Just go.
Pour it and go.
So what do we still have left to do? For people who didn't see our original sketch, we have a television that's been done. You've covered it with red chocolate.
Yeah, kind of retro. Matches what you're wearing.
It's Red Friday. Good thinking. So we have that, and then we'll start to make the running shoes. We're going to be molding the weights. We're molding my snowsuits to go with the snowsuit fund. And I'm somehow going to manage to put my kids in there as well. Is that right?
Exactly.
Okay. So we are going to continue to work on this. All of the cakes are coming along really well. And so we're going to check back in with Jeff Hopper's cake, I believe, as well. The sailboat's looking spectacular. I'm going to continue to try to, I like a darker wood. I'm going to add a little bit more brown. Is that okay?
Yep.
And we'll continue to work on all of our cakes. The fun reveal coming by the end of the show. Still plenty more to come. We're going to take a short commercial break. We're back right after this.